Today we're beginning a series on the book of James called Putting Faith into Practice. This is the theme of the book as James shows us what a life of faith ought to look like. Now we won't be doing an exhaustive study of the book of James. Instead, what we're going to be doing is noticing some highlights as we seek to learn how to demonstrate faith in our lives. In this first lesson here, we're going to be talking about rejoicing in trials. We all experience hardships in this life, and rejoicing is certainly not the natural reaction to these situations. Yet it is the reaction that we ought to have if we put our faith into practice. Let's look at James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. It says, "Consider it all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its perfect result, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." Why would James say that we are to consider it all joy when we encounter various trials? Well, there are a few reasons he gives here. The first is that we are putting our faith to the test. That this testing of our faith gives us the opportunity to turn to the Lord and put our trust in Him rather than in ourselves. Second, he says that testing of our faith produces endurance. We are going to continue to experience these hardships and difficulties in life. And we need to overcome these challenges consistently over time, not just once, but throughout our lives. We have to overcome these difficulties and these challenges and these trials. These trials that we face help strengthen our faith and build our endurance so we can do this. And then the third reason he says here is that developing endurance will lead us to be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. As we face these hardships and we endure them, our character is being developed. So we are becoming more and more the type of people that the Lord wants us to be. So as we experience trials and we experience difficulties, that these are not pleasant. These are not things that we want to experience. However, if we are living lives of faith, we can rejoice. We can consider it all joy when we encounter these trials, because it gives us an opportunity to turn to the Lord. It produces endurance in us, and it develops our character so that we are becoming more what the Lord wants us to be. So do we face difficulties in this life? Let's put our faith into practice and rejoice during these trials.